Is your graduating senior really ready to go off to college? Well, let's talk about that today on Tips on Teens. My name is Kent Toussaint. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I specialize in helping kids, teens, and families live happier lives. I lead two organizations, Teen Therapy Center and the nonprofit 501c3 organization, Child and Teen Counseling, both here in Woodland Hills, California. And every Wednesday at noon, I jump on to Facebook Live to answer your parenting questions. Let's jump into today's. My 17-year-old daughter graduates from high school in a few weeks. She'll be shipping off to college in August. Even though I've known this was coming forever, I'm suddenly feeling terrified that I haven't prepared her enough for the real world. She's had a part-time job and she knows how to cook a few things, but mostly I'm worried about her judgment. I feel like I'm the one who left her homework until the last minute. How do I know if she's ready? Well, thank you for your question. And the answer is, there's a definite answer, and that is she's not ready. Because no one is. No one is ever ready to go off to college. And that's the whole point of going off to college. It's stepping out of your comfort zone. It's stepping into a new, challenging situation where you can make mistakes, have some knucklehead decisions that you have, and learn and grow from those experiences. The problem is, for all of us parents who are in this situation, every fear that you've ever had about your child kicks into gear. It's like the same fear that when you first left your little kid with a babysitter for the very first time, oh my gosh, something's going to happen. Or you let your kid go to the park or the amusement park or the mall without a parent. Like, oh no, there are murderers around every corner. And somehow they turn out fine, because while there is that chance of something horrible happening, statistically, it's rather minuscule. And most of the time, people are okay. I understand it does happen. I understand that. But statistically, you're much more likely to get hurt by someone you know or something like that. So what I would recommend you doing is recognize that she did get the grades to go off to college. She did have a part-time job. She does understand how to cook. Maybe she'll do okay, just like the rest of us have. You know, she's going to step into a new situation and make some mistakes. And the best thing I could advise you to do is over the next couple months before she goes off to college is spend as much quality, positive, loving, accepting time as you can with her. So she has that when she goes to college. So if she is over her head, she knows she's safe to come to you, because that's the best safety net you can provide to her, is that you provide her with that unconditional support and that acceptance and love, no matter what knucklehead choices she makes. It's easy if she makes a poor choice to get mad at her, but that's just going to shame her. She's not going to learn from shame, except I'm a bad person. We want to learn from our regrets and mistakes by accepting them, embracing them, and becoming wiser people. That's how we grow. And that's what I'd recommend for you and your family. So over the next 2 months, obviously she'll want to hang out with her friends, but have some quality time. Now, if you still want to make time because you feel you haven't talked about, sexual health, dating safety, the risks of drugs and alcohol, those are really appropriate questions or conversations to have, just as long as it's handled with respect and empathy and patience, and take that judgment that you have in there and throw it out the window. She may have some different ideas or opinions than you. Don't judge her for those, accept her for those, as if you can accept her for her opinions, she might be able to accept yours and then maybe reconsider what her values are, keeping yours in mind. That's our question for today. Thank you very much. Keep your questions coming. If you'd like me to answer your question here on Tips on Teens, email us at tipsonteens@teentherapycenter.com or direct message us right here on Facebook. We love your questions. Again, my name is Kent Toussaint with Teen Therapy Center and Child and Teen Counseling, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.